Yeah, but like I was saying, about um, philosophy and understanding self. You have to study yourself, learn yourself, know yourself in all ways possible. There's no perfect way or correct way of learning yourself. Alright, because you're gonna have to intervene with the bad in you and you're gonna have to learn the good in you. That's why they talk about shadow work. Right? Shadow work is important because it learns where it allows you to learn self. Why you bothered by certain things? Why do certain things make you upset? Right? That's what the shadow work do. A lot of us, we don't want to deal with our shadow side. And the reason why a lot of us don't want to deal with our shadow side because we believe there ain't nothing wrong with us. Some of us are so gullible to ourselves that we don't think nothing wrong with us. I ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm alright. I ain't nothing wrong with me. It's just some things I don't like. I ain't nothing wrong with me. Right? We think ain't nothing wrong with us, but it's something wrong with everybody. Everybody has something wrong with them. That's why you can't ever expect somebody to be good at first sight because ain't nobody perfect. Everybody got something wrong with them. Behind every smile, there's always, you can say, a bit of anger in somebody or a bit of hatred, self-hatred. Behind every smile, there's something wrong with everybody. That's just, it's no way around it. That's why when you hear people be talking about themselves and hyping themselves up, nigga, like ain't nothing wrong with them, you gotta look at them motherfuckers exactly for what they is, some idiots. Because there's something wrong with everybody. Everybody got something going on in their mind. Everybody has some form of trauma. Shit, even some rich people got trauma. Rich kids got trauma. Because they done probably seen their mama and their daddy doing something. They done probably seen sex parties and shit as kids that they wasn't able to recover from. Everybody done experienced something. Because it's just life. Life gotta be difficult. It gotta be uncomfortable. Right? In order for you to learn. That's just why we love people when they have stories to tell about their life. Like, damn, you went through that, damn, you went. Right? Because they had to experience life. They had to experience the bad and they had to experience the good. That's how it worked. That's why for me, I don't get surprised when bad shit happen in my life because I know bad things can happen. Not that I am expecting it, but I know it can happen because this is what life is about. I feel like it's almost selfish as people to get surprised when bad shit happens, knowing the type of life that we live in. You shouldn't even be surprised. You should know that that can happen. Because I feel this way. If bad shit in your life is continuously happening, it's because it's supposed to happen. Something is teaching you something. Everything is an example. Right? So if it's a lot of bad shit that's going on in your life and a lot of challenging shit that's going on in your life, it's because it's supposed to happen. When it stop happening, that means you learned your lesson. Because it ain't just gonna stop happening and you gonna go back to doing the same shit you doing. When it stop, you gonna be a totally different person than you was when it started happening. You gonna have more of a knowledge and more of an understanding of how to be as a person. Right? So when bad things is going on in your life and fucked up shit happening, it's because you are supposed to be learning. If you ain't gonna get right, motherfucker gonna have to make you get right. This is just how it works in life. This is things you have to accept and understand and know. Right? A lot of people to me are selfish in the way they think. They don't think bad things are supposed to happen. That's selfish. That's insane to think that way. That's insane. Because it's a lot of bad shit that can happen. Because this is when you understand that you are vibing high on a spiritual aspect. When you are experiencing things in your life that's difficult, but you still are aware that it could be way more worse things that's happening to you, that's when you know you vibing on a higher state of frequency. Because you know that what's happening to you is supposed to happen to you. Right? You ain't just looking at it as like, oh man, why life got me down. You knowing why everything is happening to you. So you're not surprised by it. But it's the people that don't know about themselves and don't have the understanding of themselves from a spiritual aspect. So that's why they be like, oh my God, what are we going to do now? Right? Because they don't have the understanding, they don't have the knowledge. So that's why anything that happens to them, they just going to automatically lose their shit. Because they don't know. Right? And then they don't even know that the things that they are doing is what's causing the situation. If you do shit that you ain't supposed to be doing as a form of something negative to somebody for no reason, something bad gonna happen. You gonna have to deal with the consequences. That's just how it works. Everybody gotta get their payback for what they done. Not saying that you gotta always, like I say, be a good person and always do everything right. But I'm saying though, if you bother somebody and fuck with somebody that ain't fuck with you or bothering you, you gonna get payback. Because the universe sees that as you going against the laws. Right? Because the law of the universe is to use your free will. Right? Right? Hey, say exercising your blood right. Or exercising your right of sovereignty. Right? So when you have people that mess with people for no reason, that ain't harming them, you going against the rights, you going against the laws of the universe. And the universe is going to have to be an example to you to show you that you should do that. So something's going to happen in your life. And sometimes the universe will have to use an example through a person. So it may be a person that's going to have to come around in your life that's going to have to show you how you should be as a person. This is how it works. We may hate it, we may not like it, we may think it's unfair. But it's happening because it is supposed to happen. This is how life works. This is how it works in life. You can't run from it. You have to accept it. Accept what it is. Right? Because this is life. Right? So, yeah, this was a little part 2 on this that I was going to talk about today on philosophy. This is silent. I may have some more information coming up in the next couple days on some other things I wanted to talk about. Because I wanted to talk about the degrees, the knowledge of degrees, and all that. So, yeah. That being said, this is silent. I'm out. Y'all be safe out here. Peace.